A lot of people are finding it difficult to learn. A lot of people find it difficult to learn new skills. And the reason why a lot of people find it difficult to learn new skills is based on the fear of failing. A lot of people are afraid of failing. They don't want to fail. Based on the fear of failure, they don't want to try a new skill. And anyone who is trying to learn something new have to go through the process of failing. If you don't fail, you cannot learn from your mistakes. You cannot learn from the situation and try and apply the new knowledge and the new system, the new skills that you've learned from your previous failures. So you have to have this in mind. A lot of people don't want to try something at all. I was one of them. So I was someone like that. I don't want to try. I just find a good excuse why not to try. So first of all, I'm going to talk about how to beat that fear of failure. Fear of you not trying out something or someone not trying out something based on the fear of failure. I don't want to fail. So I'm going to try my best to explain on this video. So stay to the end of this video. My name is Usa Kevin. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Evergreen TV. So first of all, to be able to kind of put yourself in a position of learning something new, first of all, you have to get rid of excuses. So when you are able to get rid of excuses, first of all, excuses is the reason of failing and quitting. A lot of people quit based on they have a good excuse. So if you don't give excuses, you wouldn't have any reason to quit. So a lot of people are quitting based on they are so good when it comes to giving excuses. Like I had a friend and I used to tell this person, like, you give excuses too much. You give excuses too much. When you give excuses too much, you're going to quit all the time. Based on when you quit, you always have a backup plan. You have a backup. You have what to say to people. You have what to tell people, like, this is why. This is the reason why. So if you are someone that give a lot of excuses, you're going to find it so easy to walk away from something that you've been working on for years. Maybe you are so close to achieving that goal. You are close to achieving the goal, achieving what you've been working for years. You just walk away based on you have a good excuse. So I was someone like that. So when I find it difficult to get through, when I find it difficult to achieve what I'm trying to achieve, then I start thinking about the excuse. What am I going to say to people? What am I going to tell people? So let me just look for a good excuse. So I start dwelling on the excuse instead of me dwelling on how to get through, instead of me thinking of how to make sure that I get through and I achieve my goals. I start thinking about the excuse, what I'm going to say to people, what I'm going to tell people if someone asks me, what about what you've been doing? What about what you started doing that time? So I have a good excuse. So I was so good at giving excuses. So anytime I feel like quitting whatever I started, like I don't think I can do this. So when I start having that thought, like I don't think I can do this, that will take me to the level of giving excuses. So I start thinking about the excuse that I'm going to give myself. Most of the time is myself. So I start thinking about excuses that I'm going to tell myself, not people most of the time. So a lot of people don't really know what I'm working on most of the time. So I just look for an excuse to give myself. So now there is no room for excuses. I don't sit down and start thinking about excuses. There's no room for excuses. When that thought comes, I like, no, there's no excuses. There's no reason why I cannot. I can and I will. There's nothing I cannot do. There's nothing I can't achieve. So there's no reason for me to give excuse or tell myself I can't. I cannot do this. There's no reason for me to tell that to myself that I cannot do it. So I kind of kick out excuses. I clear that off my mind. So you have to clear off excuses first of all. Clear off excuses. That is the first step of you like being in a position of learning whatever you want to learn. You have to clear out excuses. try not to start giving excuses. Don't give excuses. So first of all, you have to start with yourself. Stop giving excuses that you are not tall enough. Stop giving excuses that you are not smart enough. Stop giving excuses that you are not cute enough, you're not handsome enough. Stop giving excuses that you don't walk right. Stop giving excuses to yourself that you don't talk right. So a lot of people are giving themselves excuses why they can. This is why I'm not rich, based on I'm not educated. You you are the cause of your problem. You are the one that is making yourself poor. So stop giving excuses. There are a lot of things that you are supposed to do, and there are a lot of things that you can't do. There are a lot of things that you are supposed to be doing based on you are giving excuses to yourself. You are giving yourself excuses. So stop giving excuses. First of all, you have to kick out excuses. Then accept defeat. You have to accept defeat. So I was someone that find it difficult to accept defeat. So when you accept defeat, that doesn't mean that you are a loser. Now, you retreat, but you are not going to surrender. Like retreat, but don't surrender. Like you've won. Yeah, you've won, but you've won. That person has defeated you, but you have to go back and reflect on your mistake. If you can't reflect on your mistake, so you can't learn. If you are not accepting the defeat, you cannot learn from the mistake. So you have to accept the defeat so that you can learn from the mistakes. So a lot of people are not accepting their defeat, like this person has defeated me. I'm not winning this battle. I'm losing. So you have to accept it now. Go in, work on yourself, check what you are doing wrong so that you can learn. So a lot of people wouldn't accept it. So you accepting that you are being defeated is not like you are a loser or you weak. It's just you being so smart. So stupid people don't accept it. And if you don't accept your failure, you can't learn from the lessons. You can't learn nothing. So I'm saying this based on the topic of this video is how to learn new skill. So this is one of the things you have to know. You have to kick out excuses. Then you have to accept that you failed. I failed, yes. So I'm gonna try hard. I'm gonna work hard next time. So life itself is giving you an opportunity every day. So you have a lot of opportunity to try again. So the next day you have to try again. So you have to have this at the back of your mind that every day I'm in a position to make mistakes, but I have a new day to try again. I always have a new option and a new opportunity to try again. So when you have this in your mind, you can actually learn a lot. You can learn a lot from life. You can learn a lot from people. So when you're not giving excuses, when you accept that you're wrong, you failed, you didn't do it right, so now you're trying to make it right, not trying to do extra, make people feel that you're good, not trying to prove that you're good enough, but trying to do your best so that you can learn. So I hope this video help you guys out there start choosing one. So I will see you guys on my next video. Ciao.